Hey guys, Hoy Archer here. So today I'm going to be taking a break from archery and just doing a quick review on this forged warrior sword from BudK, or also known as the 300 Spartan sword. So here you go. Sorry, I don't have a tripod today, so might be a little shaky. Anyway, that's the box here. And that's what the sword is. And if any of you out there don't know what this sword is, or haven't seen the new version of the 300 Spartans, this is the sword that they pretty much show in the movie. Well, BudK made this sword and they have a proof video out on YouTube. It's under their BudK channel. So basically what they do is they take this sword here and they wreak havoc with it. They stab this through the hood of a car, through the roof, through the side panels. They show this knife, the sword, cutting through some pretty thick nails and chopping up some wood. So my friend actually ordered this for me and had this sent to my house. It's kind of a thank you gift for helping him do some projects at his house. So I figured, what the hell, I got it, and I wanted to try some of this proof test for myself. So as you can see here, comes in this box here. Real nice, decent size blade. I believe it's a 3/4 inch thick steel, and I think it's about 5 pounds if I'm not mistaken. I didn't really throw it on the scale yet, but it's about 5 pounds. It's a 5-pound sword, give or take. So, cracked this baby open, and the first thing that I noticed about it was this grip here. As nice as it looks in the picture and in the video of what they're using, it sucks. The one I got, it was real loose, and as you can see here, before I even actually gripped it in my hand real tight and tried to swing this sword, this thing was all coming out. This is just some cheap pleather. It's kind of stuff I use on my bow grips for my PVC bows that I've been making. So anyway, that came off. I figured, what the hell, right? And it's a grip, I can fix that. You know, it was just wrapped lightly right around the handle. But then I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that's a nice grain here on this wood. So I was actually gonna varnish this and make it real nice. So as you can see, that's the handle. That's the blade. And you know, it's a nice heavy duty blade. Here you go, if you can see that, how thick that is there. So, well, first test I did, well, the only test that I did was this little block of wood here. As you can see, it's not that thick. A piece of cheap scrap wood that I got from the Home Depot. As you can see here, this is the first hit I did with it. Went pretty deep. It actually almost cracked the wood, but it didn't. So I figured give it a new spot here. First whack, cracked this wood right in half. And this is going along the grain. So I figured give it a little bit harder test and go against the grain here. So did the first hit here, kind of took a little chunk into it, and the second hit here, which then broke the sword. Yes, you heard me right, it broke this sword. There we go. This whole handle part just shattered to crap. What happened is this bolt here just broke right off the weld, which I guess would be expected of, that's the weakest point here is this weld. It's kind of like a bird crap weld. If any of you weld and you guys know what bird crap is, what they call bird crap welds. So that broke, this whole thing fell apart. So, you know, besides that, it's a pretty heavy piece of steel, you know? And you can hear that. It's a pretty solid piece of steel. So, in my review as of right here, right now, this thing sucks. Might be a nice little wall hanger. Well, actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to refit this on here. I'm going to go ahead and weld this myself. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make micarta grips with some camel grips here. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to soak this in resin, wrap it over the handles, over the handle part area. I'm going to let it harden and build it up real thick, and then I'm going to sand it down. Hopefully it'll give me a nice camouflage look to the grip here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this crap piece out here, and I'm just going to weld a nice pummel on the back of this blade. And then I'll show you guys what that looks like. Hopefully I get that done within the next couple of weeks or so. Well, anyway, this is my review on the, as of right now, the BudK hand-forged warrior sword, or the 300 sword. And that probably explains it. It's made in China. Yep. Well, anyway, that's my review, so hopefully I'll get a better one out. Alright guys, well, this is Hawaii Archer. I'll check you guys later.